It's like that dark green color on the white of my weapon.
If it's dark green, it's definitely Witcher gear.
Yeah.
Because like this thing here, Earthseen armor, it's not aimed at anything Witcher, but it's part of the Witcher gear.
Just some of it has special names.
Yeah, like Griffin Sword, Steel Enhanced, that's obvious. Griffin Swords, Silver Sword Enhanced. I gotta go get the next Griffin levels. Like, when you find the first set, like if you go get the Wolf ones, later on you'll find upgrades for it, and that lets you, so if like you really like the Wolf school, you can keep using the Wolf stuff because you'll find upgrades.
Yeah, like the superior versions, I noticed that.
But in order to make the superior versions, you have to have the previous ones too.
Right now, I'm just trying to find Dandelion, going around talking to all the girls that he went out with.
Free the dungeon. That's where you belong.
Free the dungeon. That's where you belong. A little child is crying. He needs my help. It's probably horse.
What happened, kid?
The horse.
Hey, wait.
The great git.
Grab it.
Oh no, the kid led me into a trap of bandits.
You'll never learn.
Good thing I got that enhanced Hayman's venom. Is there a skill that lets me parry larger weapons?
I don't think so, but you mean like battle axes and all that shit?
Yeah, like it has sledgehammers.
I know there's a Quinn skill that when you activate Quinn it blows them backwards, but that's really it. And right off the top of my head, I'm in a loading screen right now.
Yeah, give me that fried chicken, boy. Give me that fried chicken.
And the only skills that the only skills you're getting any effects from are the ones in the bar on the right side, like in the stats of 3.
Come again?
Like you see, like in your character screen where you go to level up and put stuff in.
Yeah.
The only skills that give you anything are the ones in those 3 boxes onto the right side. I mean.
The right side.
Yeah, like when you click on it, it'll say activate.
Yeah.
If you don't activate it and put it in one of those boxes, you do not receive the bonuses for it.
Yeah, I realized that.
Alright, good. I did not realize that on my first playthrough. I got really confused.
Right now, I'm using Muscle Memory 5 out of 5. Poison Blades 5 out of 5. Delusion 3 out of 3. And then I'm using a Werewolf Mutagen for attack power plus 10. And then on the other side, I got the Gourmet from the General. Eating food regenerates vitality for 20 minutes. So one piece of food will give me constant health regen for 20 minutes.
Yeah, I always grab that one no matter what.
And then I just got level 1 arrow deflection and level 1 melt armor with another attack power mutagen.
The general skill tree, you can grab those at any point. Like, you can go right down to the bottom and grab the bottom one.
Yeah, I've been very cautious of what I've been getting so far.
There's one in here that I keep forgetting to invest in, because I put everything I don't need into my box, but there's a strong bag, increase your weight by 60
Strong
pounds.
bag, yes, I was thinking about that too. There's one in here for like oils, I think.
That is in alchemy, I believe. I don't really invest a whole lot in there.
Yeah, I got the oil one on, but I think there's one in the general for it too. This one here is pretty good too. Gorged on power. The bonus from a place of power lasts indefinitely, but only one can be chosen at a time.
Yeah, that one's not bad, but there's a trophy for having all places of power active at once.
You can do that
Yep.
as long as you just don't have that perk.
Yeah, as long as you get to the next place of power in time, you can activate multiple ones.
I actually have a point right now to spend, and I can get a new perk, but I don't know what to get. Or if I should just level up the ones I have now. Because I have still an empty slot.
Is it cheaper to get the new items or improve what you have now?
No, like a perk, I mean.
Oh. Play around. Play around and see what fits your playstyle. Like on my first playstyle, I went full out attack and I could not talk my way out of a paper bag.
Yeah, I got the talk thing equipped right now.
Yeah, but I found out if I talk to people, I can do better. I don't have to fight every time I turn around. Just play around and see what fun, what. Here's the hope, and I remembered I put all my school stuff inside of my chest. Bring my drops.
Granddad's sick.
Let 'em in if they're sorry. Black ones, red of it.
Oh,
Excuse me. I'm looking for Marabella.
I am she. Wait outside. Class is in session.
I'll wait.
It won't take long. It turns out he'll not come after all. Why not? A rat bit him. Those children are crying.
have you gotten to the main big town yet?
Novigrad?
Yeah,
Yeah.
there's a whorehouse there.
Yeah, I know. I'm
may
in
be
the
a-
town right now and just doing the dandelion, trying to look for dandelion.
Now can we talk?
Yes. What do you want?
I know you saw Dandelion recently.
I may be on a
Yes.
first name basis with every
Longest
hobo in
afternoon of
town.
my life.
He read you his poems.
No. We perused the illustrated guide to fungi.
Maybe. No.
Did you do
Won't
the
even
mission
try
with
to
Kira?
guess why he wanted to do that.
Yeah.
Mold. That was his interest.
Did you do her?
When his
Yeah.
hand abandoned my knee to
Did you
point to
kill
the
her
figure of
afterwards?
penicillium,
No.
I knew the fire between us had died.
Maybe.
Permanently.
So
Rob.
what happened was she wouldn't give me it. So I was like, all right, I'm gonna have to kill you then. So I killed her, and I was like, well, I'm gonna load a save back, and then I did it the other way.
long story, longevity, it does not affect you in any way what you do there.
Yeah, I felt bad though. I was like, well, she did. And then after that, I reloaded the save, and she's like, I suppose I'll go to Cairmorn.
See Dandelion after the fungus incident?
There's,
No.
I've run into a couple of Witchers just walking through the roads doing side missions.
He simply
Like,
needs
you
a
know
bit
how
more
you're on the middle of one side mission,
never
then you
came
end
back
up
to
doing a second side mission
So I
by
thought if it's
mistake.
done, it's done.
Found a poem Dandelion wrote about you. Portrayed you as an unusually talented individual.
Really? Did he mention my poetry? Horses have always fascinated me. I've always longed to extol their noble beauty. Did you see any of my work at Dandelion's? Mere exercises, true, but I'd be curious to know what you thought of them.
No. Didn't see any.
Gee up! A snaky whip rose skyward. Jee-haw! Crack! She reined the beast in. The stallion danced betwixt her thighs. Lava bathed its chinny chin chin.
Sorry, don't know much about
Chinny
poetry.
chin chin.
Thanks for your help.
I'm about to rob a school. Let's see what they get. Why is there alcohol in a school?
Why the fuck is the park next door on fire?
Is it actually?
Yeah, some idiot set off the fireworks wrong.
That is the best thing ever, dude. I got that on stream. That is awesome.
Jesus Christ.
Just look out the window right quick, you know, just glancing. Look back again, it's like, what the heck did I just see?
What the hell?
He needs some milk. It's a tree.
Terry, put it in reverse.
Seen a pack of fireworks and someone photoshopped the wheelchair on there and it had that caption on.
Did you see the original video?
Oh heck yeah. I don't know if you do this, but do you ever like the lanterns that are unlit?
Yeah.
Offense to the majesty of the Eternal.
Yes.
Just this morning, my grip
I did
back
too.
in the market news. Some mysterious murders happened in some house.
I light every lantern I see. I'm chasing this guy, and it's one of those set courses where you're not supposed to catch up to him until a certain point, but I'm currently
This
sitting
Baroness
right
love
beside him,
Alexa.
and he's trying. He
touch
keeps
you.
following.
Baroness
by
don't
mistake,
mingle with
as
just
he's supposed
anyone.
Don't worry. I'm here to see your chambermaid,
to.
Molly.
There we go.
Out of the way. Baroness is riding out. Be gone.
Geralt of Rivia at my doorstep? Surely this is no chance encounter?
Greetings, Baroness. Greetings, General. You're right. I'm here for a reason.
There's no mistaking you. But for etiquette's sake, Mary Louisa Lavalette, an Imperial General and a Witcher meet. And know each other. Surprising.
Yeah, we had an opportunity to, talk when the Emperor summoned me to Vizima.
Had you run afoul of Var Emrys? No. You'd be long dead if that were so. It seems that you share some interests. But I shan't question you out of doors. Will you accept my invitation? Tell me what brings you here.
Looking for a girl named Molly. Heard she works here.
My maidservant. I'm afraid she's currently at the home of my dear friend Patricia
This
Vega.
person's trying to
Perhaps
sell
Geralt for the company.
237
You could
milliliter
speak with
bottles
Molly
of
at the
Coca-Cola
races.
for $10
Is that something
each.
you consider, Witcher?
And they're
Care to
12
partake of
years
some
old.
Sophisticated diversion.
if Molly'll be there.
On our way, then.
They're doing that thing again.
No,
Okay.
I'm just in the cutscene.
Oh.
The Vegelbud's estate. Not fucking horses.
We've arrived.
My father owned a similar estate in Bruges. As a young girl, I'd
Yeah,
travel
the
there
tears I
often to
cried in 2019.
Shall we look at the
cheeks
horses?
are clapping
Do you like
in
horses,
2020.
Geralt?
I guess so. Called every horse I've had Roach.
The grey mare is Cantarella, sired by Kahir, the champion from Vol.
Gray's a nice color. For horses, too.
My coin's on the black stallion, Nemrod, purest Nilfgaardian stock.
Surprised he didn't salute you, General. Know anything about the chestnut or the bay?
The chestnut is Thunderbolt, a pure-blood Britannian, gallant steed, but too headstrong for my taste, difficult to control. And the bay hails from Zerrikania. Lord de Volte acquired him recently. I know little about him, though Zerrikanians are reputed to have incredible stamina.
Is Molly a horse?
Pardon?
I did come here to see Molly, after all.
Patience, Witcher. She ought to arrive soon. I asked Molly to join us as soon as she was done with her chores. She shouldn't be long now.
All depends what you asked her to do, milady. But I don't really have a choice. I'll wait. Seem to know your horses.
No is not the word. Morvran's a true expert.
I find them to be far more honest than men. Must say, I'm curious how you manage in the saddle, Witcher.
Mostly just try to stay in it.
What would you say to a little race?
Not what I came here for.
Don't make me beg, Witcher. Tell you what, win, and I shall give you my finest saddle, made in Nilfgaard proper of beautifully tanned leather.
Why not?
Alright,
Wouldn't mind
I'll
seeing
win
if
the
your
race.
knowledge of horses translates.
Well,
and I'll take that saddle from you.
Radovid's encamped nearby. Redanian chestnut might want to impress its king.
I'll not ride with you, but I shall bet on a steed. Nemrod will win, no matter the rider.
Cantarella for me, then. I see no point in delaying this. Let's begin.
Riders, ready!
Move it!
Let's see what you're made of.
Faster.
Yeah, that's right, boy. My horse got VTEC.
I adore the speed, the rush of air. Come on, Witcher. Let's see what you're made of.
They said the horse is hard to control. This thing cooks.
What a thrill! A beautiful victory!
Thanks.
For one for whom every horse is a roach, you carry yourself exquisitely in the saddle. My congratulations. That is yours.
Superior racing saddle. Nice.
Now, could I talk to your chambermaid, milady?
Ah, yes, Molly. That is why you came here after all. The portly young woman. That's her.
Speak to her. And you must find us when you're ready to return to Novigrad. We'd be delighted to join you for the journey.
Sick of it all. Washed your hair lately? Don't be brash.
I'm Molly, my lord. Wish to see me?
Call me Geralt.
Geralt! That Geralt! The one Dandelion's rescued time and time again!
Oh, Jesus.
Mm-hmm. Wouldn't be here if not for Dandelion.
Told me all about your adventures. How he'd ready you for battle with his songs. How he tamed the Karen by playing his lute.
I meant that literally. Dandelion's why I'm here. Came to ask you about him. Know where he might be?
No. Sadly, I haven't got a clue. We've not seen each other in ages. The Baroness don't approve of our acquaintance. Says Dandelion's a good-for-nothing layabout. Can you imagine? But... or maybe his sister could help you. Such a nice girl.
Chicken eggs.
You do realize Dandelion doesn't have a sister.
Sure he does. Saw him himself. Funny, she don't look like him at all. Blonde, for starters. Maybe they've different fathers.
Mm-hmm. Different mothers, too.
Maybe. But you could see he cares for her. Looks after her. The way he carried her packages and...
Know where I can find her, Dandelion's sister?
I know. Whenever I ask Dandelion when we visit her, he'd grow all quiet and then change the subject.
Any chance you remember your last conversation with Dandelion?
Of course. He came to borrow some coin for a barge.
What? Why do you need a barge?
To take me on a romantic cruise of the canals by the light of the moon. He said there'd be strawberries and that wine with the bubbles, and he'd sing me arias. But
have you done the side quest Geneva Woods yet?
Say it again?
The Witcher contract, Geneva Woods?
No.
Thanks, Molly.
wait,
Oh,
before you go,
she's a difficult one.
Dandelion told me once he'd show me his etchings, but he never did. I'd so like to see them.
Won't be too hard to convince him. He loves showing off those etchings to anyone he can.
Oh, that's wonderful! Thanks, and good luck to you on your search.
Sick of it all.
Ah, Geralt, there you are. Shall we return together?
Gladly. It's a long way to Novigrad. Road ought to seem shorter with some company.
I'd say the same. Well then, let's go.
Oh, that's the wrong button. There we go. R1's the button I was looking for.
And here we are. Thank you for your company.
Likewise. See ya.
I'm gonna go grab a drink. I'll be right back, bro.
Okay. Grab one for me too.
Okay. Hollywood, Babylon, can't resist it.
Cut this grave pig's head off like a hoe.
I got that good eggy noggy.
Yes.
Breakfast in the Wayne. What I'm talking about?
Fuck yeah.
Good.
I had a habanero breakfast wrap from Tim Hortons today. I haven't been to Tim Hortons in months, mind you. And holy fuck, they put all of the habaneros on one end. That just happened to be the end I bit into.
Cool, buddy.
It was very unexpected. And I think I'm paying for it.
I mean, you did get nachos earlier, too.
Yeah. Next time I'm getting extra cheese over the chicken. I want to do an experiment.
Fuck the chicken, bro.
Fuck your chicken strips.
What? Those are good jeans.
Yes.
Chris is like, what's your address again? When do you go to bed exactly?
So the dog's locked in the cage?
And they're in the freezer, right? Just curious. Asking for a friend.
Just curious. How do you work your toaster oven?
Where you keep your plates at again?
Alright. Unrelated, but do you know how much a taxi would cost?
Fucking wake up at 3, 4 in the morning. Here you are, fucking just eating my food sitting at my kitchen table. Russell?
Barbecue sauce dripping off my lips.
All on your titties.
There I was, barbecue sauce on my titties.
Exactly. Hollywood, Babylon, can't resist it.
But yeah, blow a wall open and there's 5 necrophages on the other side.
You should be able to equip the oils into the slots where you can equip potions and food.
Despite this being a main storyline mission that's ranked for level 30, for some reason everything I run into is level 24, so I'm clearing through them like they're nothing.
Nice.
But that would be a nice thing, because like,
Catch him?
It would make it easier for when you do meet them.
Scrambled out the hole in the back wall.
Sounds like you might have been an acrobat.
Maybe so. Both misses are fond of freaks.
You can also hold L2 on gear to compare to see which, to read both to see which
Oh
one's
my
better.
god, what? How?
L2.
L2? Oh my god, you can.
Yeah.
I wish I would have known that a while ago. That's a nice little thing to know. Thank you.
Yeah.
Hollywood, Babylon, can't resist it.
Have you been investing time in bombs?
No.
You really should.
Alright.
Like, an enhanced grape shot does 350 physical. Well, actually, a base grape shot.
Mooms, the one that flash people.
They're not bad. There's Moon Dust Bomb that contains silver splinters that prevents monsters from using their special attacks and transforming. Like if you throw them into a drowner, their health doesn't regenerate. And there's another one called Northern Wind that freezes things for 8 seconds. An enhanced Iridium Bomb. Your 30-second effect releases a cloud of Iridium that's silver that blocks magic and monsters' abilities. But it also affects you too. Like you can't use your skills if you go off into blast range. It affects you as well. But they are worth checking out because they can get really strong and they're really helpful. Especially if you're fighting off a strong, big enemy, you can just lock onto them, toss a grape shot, toss a Iridium Bomb, move in for the kill, and it requires a key. Back. I'm guessing the key's gonna be. No, that's it. And you think something's a ladder, so you spam X on it to try and get up, and it turns out it's a piece of grain. Died as soon as I ran into an enemy.
Oof.
It stayed died mid-swing on him.
And Dancing Stars good?
Dancing Stars,
produces a fire explosion, can cause opponents to start burning.
Is it the one that has to be ignited or the one that explodes on contact?
I don't know.
Dancing Star, that's in my inventory, I know that. But there's Dancing Star, Dancing Star. I got the enhanced Dancing Star, and it lasts for 7 seconds and deals 100 damage. But there's another one, Dragon Stream, that releases a cloud, and then you use Igni or Torch to light it up, and it does 400 damage instead of 100. But Dancing Star also destroys monster nests, and when you destroy monsters' nests, you can loot them for even more shit. So it's not bad, but there is a better one. And you notice how you got 4 slots there to put food and water in?
Oh, heck yeah.
If you hold up, you'll switch to the next one's over.
Yeah, I learned that after a while.
You can equip potions.
Yeah, you can't equip oils.
Yeah, good shit. Usually, though, you only use oils against the contract ones, because you don't really need them for a group of drowners.
Oh, bro, I always use oils, always. Especially with the perk I have.
Yeah, I don't have that perk, so I really never invested a lot in them unless I'm doing the contracts.
Oh, bro, you need the oils.
I got 29 points in my combat branch, 11 in signs, 0 in alchemy, and 4 in general.
Oh, you got 0 in alchemy? Jesus. I got 5 into the poison blades. A 15% chance of poisoning the target on each hit. And the chance is greater the higher the level of oil. And potion duration time is plus 25%.
So it really fucks him up. Fast attacks now also deal a bleeding effect. Ooh. Ooh, one heavy attack and I just killed 2 people.
Nice.
There must be order.
Oh, fuck you. You are a bunch of naked bitches.
What do you want?
Rosa var Atra's expecting me. Supposed to give her lessons in swordplay.
Come with me. Miss Rosa awaits. I hope you realise what you've got yourself into.
Hope so too.
Miss Rosa's got a downright beastly temper. Shows no mercy once she grips a sword.
How do you log? There we go. I just was in range.
Grab a wooden one. Take care not to hurt the little miss. Follow follow me?
I came around the corner as if I finished, put my weapons away, and the second I went around the corner, another guy came around it.
Oof.
You're my new
When I
instructor.
talk about awkward encounters, that guy got his ass
Well,
whooped.
Papa clearly went out of his way this time. Wood, to start with. I must know your work.
I just picked up a book in somebody's chest and it completed a quest for me.
Nice.
What? What did they hit?
Pathetic.
Two swords when you can barely handle one. Drat it! You damn it! Well fought. You're much better than the last one.
I'm not actually your swordplay instructor.
Really? Then who are you? And how on earth did you get in?
Oh fuck.
I'm a witcher.
Nearly fell and died.
I'm looking for...
A witcher? That's splendid. I always wanted to meet a witcher. This is so exciting.
Incredibly. But we ought to discuss that another time. Came to ask about your rhetoric tutor, Dandelion.
Rhetoric tutor? Good one. That is why Papa hired him, but not at all what the bard had in mind. He mostly played his lute and sang for us. I believe he thought he was wooing.
Mean he wasn't? But you had some sort of relationship.
If you call him chasing after me a relationship. Even so, there was nothing between us. Seems my sisters had a bit of fun at our expense. But enough chatter. Stand and fight. I demand a rematch.
Come on!
Stop floating and fight!
Oh.
Why bother with two swords when you can barely handle one? Stop! Fight! Rat it! You're quick! Damn it! Well, if you're not an instructor, you should certainly be one. Fancy giving me a few private lessons?
Can't rightly refuse a request from a lady.
What are you two lovebirds whispering about? You asked about my relationship with Dandelion? Well, here's the mix-up's mastermind. Edna var Atra, the greatest mischief maker north or south of the Yaruga.
Wait a minute. Mean to say Dandelion mixed you two up?
On occasion, yes. But then Rosa would quickly set him straight. If you'd shut your catty mouth for a moment,
Each
dear
adrenaline
sister,
point
I could
adds
explain.
1% chance
Edna
to kill
sent
an enemy
Dandelion some
instantly.
love letters. She signed my name. Conceited as he is, naturally he fell for it.
Wouldn't
I was
that be
left to
huge?
repel the aging bard's advances.
Huge
Rosa,
twist that
I had
everybody
the best
saw
of
him if you get up to
intentions, you know that.
find the boss
I
there,
felt you needed help taking the first
and you
step.
just one tap him.
You blushed every time he sang a ballad.
But-
He'll next sing at your funeral if you don't stop it right now.
Calm down, ladies. No poet's worth two sisters nipping at each other's throats.
Especially not this one.
Listen, I just want to know one thing. Either of you seen Dandelion lately?
Edna might have. I certainly have not. My dear sister, I would never spend time alone with a man for whom you burn with a secret passion. Burn with passion? For one who incessantly praises another woman's talents? Afraid I've more sense than that.
Dandelion act any different lately? Notice anything strange?
Strange? Not really. It's no use, Geralt. She's so enamored she'd hardly notice if he turned into a werewolf. Edna, what? You needn't pretend he followed convention. Remember when he took us to the cemetery?
Rhetoric lessons in a cemetery. Unusual even for Dandelion.
We set out to visit the graves of celebrated Oxenford professors. He ended up quizzing us about Margrave Henkel.
Who?
Eccentric old coot. Died recently. He'd apparently been an important and generous patron of the arts as a young man.
Who'd Dandelion sing about? Know anything about her?
I believe she's a poetess, or trebaritz. Very skilled and exceptionally talented, of course.
This woman. Not a local, right?
I seem to remember him praising her melodious Kaviri accent. Makes sense. He referred to her as Calonetta a few times. Bizarre names are common in Kavir.
Gotta ask Zoltan about this Calonetta. Been a pleasure, but I've got stuff to take care of.
Exceedingly nice to meet you. Please come again. Well, can I expect any more lessons in future?
Awfully convincing, miss. Wonder where you learned it. Name the time and place.
House here, tomorrow. Same time as today.
See you then.
See you, Master Witcher.